So in Black Clover, we know of 9 Magic Knight squads. The Black Bulls, the Golden Dawn, the Crimson Lion Kings, Silver Eagles, the Purple Orca, the Green Mantis, the Coral Peacock, Azure Deer, and the Blue Rose Knights. But I have a theory there is a 10th Magic Knight squad that Yuki Tabata has so far kept hidden from us. But what is funny is that this Magic Knight squad could just be hiding in plain sight. Hey everybody, welcome back to Broku no Hero. Today I have sort of a theory video talking about the 10th Magic Knight squad, which could also tie in Nozel and Noel's father, who's been mainly kept hidden from us throughout the entire series so far. So if you guys do enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But also remember, this is just a theory. I'm not stating an actual fact here. This is basically more so a hypothesis. But anyways, we go to chapter 1, page 5 of the manga, where Julius and his allies return to the kingdom after repelling a foreign invasion. In this, we see, of course, Julius, Charlotte, Jack, and Fulgolion. These are the only known Magic Knight captains we see in this first panel, but in the zoomed out panel, we also see Gildre Poisat of the Purple Orca. So that is 4 Magic Knight captains, and then Julius, our Wizard King, that we get to see. But oddly enough, behind Charlotte and next to Jack, we see an oddly looking dude who sticks out like a sore thumb. He almost looks like a character out of Assassin's Creed, and in my opinion, the amount of detail in his design makes him not likely just a random character that Tabata drew as an extra in the crowd. I mean, his outfit looks mysterious, and his hood makes it look even more so. Also, the mysteriousness and the hood covering his facial features just immediately makes me think of a spy. And then that also makes me think that there's a Magic Knight squad in the Clover Kingdom that is dedicated to gathering intel and information from the surrounding kingdoms, and even from dissidents within their own border. To be honest, it makes sense. Every great military needs a spy. We know that the Diamond and Spade Kingdoms both have sent spies into the Clover Kingdom to infiltrate and also get information. And thus that makes it all the more likely that the Clover has spies as well, as sometimes you just gotta fight fire with fire. The kingdom does need spies to protect its people, and also keep an eye on their people that they are suspicious of. The garb that this man is wearing looks like a uniform too, like sort of almost like a Magic Knight squad uniform. So maybe that this is what the spy wears when they are off duty as a symbol of the status or rank. The 9 mainstay squads of the Clover Kingdom simply cannot be it. The other kingdoms already know about these squads via battlefield experience and intelligence gathering. The Clover Kingdom needs to have their own secrets, spies that the other kingdoms wouldn't know about or immediately recognize, or else the other kingdoms would have a massive advantage on the Kingdom of Clover. I'm going to tie into this Nozel and Noel's father, who has only been shown once in the entire series, both appearing in the same scene of the manga and the anime, where he is facing away from Noel and is basically putting her down, upset that Noel is what the dancing princess of the battlefield left behind, as Silva has died. Tabata puts an emphasis on the mysteriousness of the head of the House of Silva, as his upper torso and head are shaded in black to emphasize shadow and provide mystery. Nozel and Noel's dad, well, let's call him Papa Silva for now. Papa Silva, interestingly enough, looks a bit more beefy than Nozel, so I'm interested to see more of him and his abilities if he does ever get introduced properly. I have seen comments on my videos, but unfortunately I can't remember who posted these, so whoever did, thanks for suggesting this idea. I do like it, and I can tie it into this video. But they suggested that Papa Silva could be a leader of sort of a SEAL Team 6, or at least what would be a Magic Knight Clover Kingdom equivalent. The Royal Knights on steroids, basically. This is because he's one of the biggest mysteries of the series. He's barely ever shown, and he hasn't even been mentioned to have died or gone missing either. For someone who should be so important, I mean, he's the head of one of the 3 royal houses, so a very powerful royal. He should have more spotlight, but he doesn't. What if Papa Silva is the leader of the secret squad, the 10th Magic Knight squad made up of spies? Maybe this is why whenever we see the Silva siblings, they never mention their father, because bringing up that he's a spy could cause him to get compromised and thus captured or killed. Because if there are spies in Clover, and word of mouth travels fast, Papa Silva's title of lead spy could get found out by spy cells encamped in the Clover Kingdom. Also, if he was so important, and also likely so powerful, then why wasn't he shown in the Elf Invasion arc? He's a royal, so he of course didn't turn into an elf. but he wasn't shown to be in the Silva house when it was attacked by the Golden Dawn elves. Why wasn't he there to protect his children? I was hoping that when Noelle had attained Valkyrie dress, that Papa Silva would stumble in the room and see his daughter, and thus see his late wife inside of her, seeing the dancing princess of the battlefield once again. But he never showed up. He must be somewhere else. I think that Papa Silva is a spy, maybe the leader of the group that was shown alongside Julius in Chapter 1, and right now is on some sort of mission in either the Diamond or Spade Kingdom. This is why he didn't show up in the Elf Invasion arc, and this is why his death has never been mentioned. In fact, he's never really been mentioned at all, because he likely hasn't died yet. This explains why he was kept a secret so long, why he's never mentioned because of the fear of his title being compromised, why he didn't show up where he was most needed in the Elf Invasion arc. Now, there are a few things that should be importantly mentioned. When this scene is shown in the anime, this guy actually is not present at all. In fact, all of the regular captains are shown with Julius, with the exception of Yami. But this actually could be another error by the anime staff, as this scene appeared way later in the anime, in episode 3, instead of the very beginning of chapter 1. That's two different points in the timeline. Julius and company were supposed to arrive before Asta gets his grimoire. Now he arrives sometime after Asta gets his grimoire. So he returns to the kingdom at completely different timelines, depending if you read the manga or watch the anime. Also, the anime staff has been known for occasional errors, even big ones, especially in the beginning of the series where this takes place. They made Yuno much more like Sasuke in the anime than in the manga, and they even butchered the arrival of Asta's grimoire in the anime, as in the anime it appeared out of nowhere, whereas in the manga it came out of the wall, which added way more mystery to the anti-magic book of the 5-leaf clover. Even today, the anime gets some errors, like changing the color of the first Wizard King's eyes. Lumiere's eye color originally was shown to be green, and now it's showing to be blue. So if this scene's placement was already an error on its own, then the fact that the guy wasn't featured in the anime is possibly, and maybe even likely, an error by the anime staff. I mean, the anime staff had access to the source material, they knew all the captains, so they probably just included these designs of the characters. In fact, they used this scene to introduce what the captains and Magic Knights were at this point, which is very different from how they did it in the manga. This dude looks too mysterious for me for him to just be a random filler character and not an important character. He does not look like an extra from a Hollywood movie. But maybe I'm wrong. But let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think? Is this all BS? Does the anime prove this is wrong? Or is this another anime staff error? Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about Papa Silva? What do you think he's going to be? Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Plus...